Hi, welcome to this mindfulness meditation. My name is Mara, and I will be leading you through about a 15-minute practice today. Let's get started here by setting up your space, whatever that looks like for you today. Maybe that is closing your door, finding a nice, comfortable place to sit or lie down. Making any other final adjustments to your space, and trying to find a space where you will not be disturbed for the next few moments. And now let's get started by settling into a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Noticing your spine, allowing your shoulders to rock back with a proud chest. Slight extension of the spine here if you're sitting. You're welcome to allow your hands to rest in your lap. And you're welcome to either close your eyes or keep a soft gaze looking down at the floor in front of you. We're going to begin by connecting to any sounds you might hear in the room around you. Not trying to judge any sounds as good or bad or distracting or pleasant. Just allowing the sounds to filter through. Seeing these sounds as just as they are. They're just vibrations. And now noticing any sensations that you can feel today. Perhaps you feel your shoes or your socks on your feet, or maybe you feel your clothes on your skin. You might even be able to sense the temperature of the air around you, a slight breeze in the room. Just noticing. And now moving on to your sense of smell. Notice if you can smell anything in the room around you. And again, not judging anything as pleasant or unpleasant, not putting any labels on anything, just noticing. And if you don't smell anything, what does nothing smell like? Getting curious about that. And bringing your attention to your sense of taste. Notice if you can taste anything today. And it's the same thing with this. Trying not to judge anything as good or bad. And again, if you don't taste anything, what does that taste like? Moving on to your sense of sight, either with your eyes closed or open. Notice anything you can see. If your eyes are closed, maybe you notice the darkness behind your eyelids. Maybe you see different colors or patterns, movement or stillness. If your eyes are open, just noticing maybe shapes and colors, trying not to label anything, name anything. And now shifting our awareness to our breath today. Noticing perhaps where you feel your breath the most. Maybe you feel your breath the most in your nose, right at your nostrils, with a gentle coolness with your inhales and a warmth with your exhales. Or maybe today you feel your breath in your chest or your shoulders with a gentle rise and fall. Maybe you feel your breath the most today in your back, your lower back, your middle back. Or maybe you feel your breath in your stomach with a gentle expansion and contraction. Just allowing your focus to come to one of these spaces. Knowing it might be different for you from day to day, from practice to practice. You might notice your breath in one spot one day and then notice it in a different spot a different day. And that's normal. So just allowing your attention to rest in that spot. And this is going to be your focus point for the rest of the meditation. And what you might notice is your mind might wander. You might start thinking about the past or the present, the future. You might become distracted by sensations in the body or emotions. That's okay. I like to say it's all grist for the mill. Just allow it to be. And then when you realize that your mind has wandered away from the point of breath that you chose earlier, just when you realize that, bring your attention back gently, almost like you would with a child that's been distracted, just holding their hand and guiding them back to the present moment. And for you, that would be focusing back on your breath. Seeing if you can follow just behind each breath, almost as if you can watch it. Noticing as your inhales fill your lungs, fill your body with air and oxygen. And then notice any sensations with your exhales, a warming sensation, a sinking or contracting sensation. And we're just going to sit here for another minute or so, just bringing your attention back to your breath every time your mind wanders, again and again. I'll let you know when it's time to return. Again, if your mind has wandered, just bringing the attention back. And when you're ready, you can start to release the focus on the breath, and just for a moment, allow your mind to do whatever your mind wants to do today. If your mind wants to think, let it think. If it wants to be still, just let it be still. Releasing the reins on our mind. Releasing some of the control. And now bringing your attention back from wherever it may have wandered to, and take a moment to maybe wiggle the toes and the fingers. Maybe taking a deep breath in through your nose, filling up your lungs. Let it go with a sigh. Noticing maybe a slight relaxation that you may not have felt before. And knowing again that any sensation or any emotion you feel right now is okay. Meditation isn't always comfortable or easy. And sometimes we do have practices where we feel quite relaxed after. It's beautiful too. And now we're going to make our way back to our bodies and the room around us. So gently noticing again your body sitting in space, noticing the chair or the pillow or the mattress, maybe the floor beneath you. Again, wiggling your toes and your fingers, just waking your body up again. And then when you're ready, you can gently allow your eyelids to flutter open, coming fully back from this practice, and maybe setting a hand on your belly, a hand on your heart, and bowing your head down just for a moment. Send yourself some gratitude for practicing today, for showing up for yourself, doing something good, doing something that's for you, and then also through you, that's good for everybody else. Anybody else that we come in contact with does benefit from our practice as we show up as more peaceful, loving, kind, compassionate humans. And when you're ready, just releasing your hands back down. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.